guys. Thank you very much for all of you for being here last week, for not falling asleep, for listening to me. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Well, my name is Olga Feldmeyer, and I'm CEO and co-founder of Smart VALOR. I'm gonna speak a little bit slower. Please don't take it as a sign of intellectual weakness. It's just because of simultaneous translation. So I would like to start with introducing you to Swiss, one of the largest crypto valley-based companies, Smart VALOR, which is today on the way to becoming first European security token exchange for alternative investments. You see here is a picture of my amazing three other co-founders. We started our history in Thomson Reuters incubator in Zug. And today we are already around 35 people working full-time on this project. And maybe one of the reasons for you to put down your phones for at least a minute is that this company has been nominated by Forbes as one of the top 10 European tech companies to watch. They're supported by a great investor community in Switzerland, in Asia, and in the US. Today, we're living through amazing time, which can be compared to Cambrian explosion. Today is a Cambrian explosion of digital assets. World Economic Forum estimates that in the next 5 years, we're going to see around 10% of GDP being transformed and recorded on the blockchain. So basically, we are talking about some 10 to 12 trillion assets being tokenized. And this is not just a theory. This is happening today as we speak. Today, there are real estate properties being tokenized and sold to investors in the form of a cryptographic object token. There are even portfolios of real estate properties being tokenized, the pure securitization, if you think about it. There are companies issuing their share as a token. There are venture capital companies. There are music, films, and even art. All of those security tokens are currently coming into the market. Currently, there are around 100 STOs in preparation. But the problem today is that we don't have any security token exchange. So once those tokens are out, where are you going to trade them? So this is a problem we're solving. Smart VALOR is one of the first security token exchanges for alternative investments. What we do are basically two things. We tokenize and distribute alternative investments. So tokenize means we take a company, startup, take their shares, create a security token, and sell it on our exchange. But after the company is initially founded, we also create trading and liquid secondary market in the security token. Where do we stand today? Well, we have built the exchange for any kind of digital assets. In collaboration with Ledger, which is a great French company providing vault solution, so custody solution. There is also Smart VALOR protocol for issuance of security tokens. And we did all of this in just 12 months, which probably you guys will laugh about, but for Europe, this is like, we're already very fast. But what is really special about us, and maybe this answers a little bit the question, why don't we have today security token exchanges? Well, because it's very regulatory, very complex business. When you sell to public equity or financial instruments, it's all about, protection of investor interests, transparency, reporting, and so on. So it's very difficult to get those licenses and be compliant. So what we did, because of my history in regulation of blockchain and Bitcoin, we figured a perfect regulation hack. So we figured out the way how to be licensed in Switzerland and Liechtenstein, which is, by the way, part of European Economic Zone, very close to Swiss Crypto Valley, just about an hour drive. We figured out how to get licensed in those two countries through different legal entity and to achieve the goal of being able to trade, to offer and trade security tokens. So today we are already registered as financial intermediary in Switzerland, job done. We already received a license to operate crypto to fiat exchange in Liechtenstein. And we have something really cool in Europe called European Union passporting. That means that if you have a license in one country, you're allowed to operate in 26 other European countries without need to apply for licenses in those countries. With that, we are already able to open our platform for security tokens, utility tokens, and hybrid payment token. The platform is open for test users. You guys can go to smartvalor.io and have a look. But actually, it's all about getting kind of, you can call it like a stock exchange license. Well, technically, it's called multilateral trading facility. And for us, also banking license. We applied for banking license in October last year. It's a big thing, but this is the only way to be truly independent of incumbents, of banks, of exchanges, and be really innovative and independent. And with that, we will be able, and we already started to build a pipeline of STO projects that are going to be listed on our platform. We have early stage tech companies. We have venture capital funds, such as, for example, Space Fund. Is basically US-based venture capital funds that invest in space startups. So this fund is going to be offered as a token on our platform, just to give you an idea. So all of this is happening today, and this is why we're coming to Korea. We know that Korea is one of the top countries in innovation, best of the best, a lot of great tech startups here that don't have access to venture capital funding in the way Silicon Valley have it. So basically, this country also a great cryptocurrency market, right? One of the top 3 worldwide. And with that, this country is actually a perfect template for security token offerings, still. But unfortunately, there is no regulated exchange, licensed exchange to do STOs. So this is why we are here to offer companies an opportunity to do STO on our platform. It's Europe-based, but it's global. And also, I came here with a big announcement that our own cryptocurrency, our exchange-native cryptocurrency VALOR, is going to be listed very soon on the largest Asian and Korean exchanges. And why this is great is because the token is very unique in its function. Probably most of you heard about Binance. It's been one of the biggest success stories in our industry in the last year. And Binance token has actually 3 functions today, right? You can pay fees with it, you can stake it, and you can vote with it. So VALOR token is pretty much the same. You can pay transaction fees on our platform with it. You need to stake the VALOR token if you want to issue your security tokens in our platform. Well, it's just a staking. For 12 months, you stake 100,000, and after we are done with transaction, you can sell it again. Maybe even make a little bit money. And of course, it's all about voting on asset listings and participation in reward programs. So with that, I'm sure that VALOR 2 can all be another great success. And if you want to see it this way, you can think about Smart VALOR as kind of European version of Binance focused on security tokens. With that, I'm done. I would like to invite everybody who either has a company to list for STO or is interested in participating in initial listings on different exchanges to take a look at it and visit us at our booth just outside on the right-hand side. I'm going to be there and we'll be happy to talk to you. Thank you very much and 안녕하세요.
Let's give her a big hand.
Thank you.